Melanie Andrews, her third, team fifth. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We welcome you to the 2024 IHSAA Class 3A Girls Volleyball Semi-State on the IHSAA Champions Network. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jet TV. The Northern Volleyball 3A State Semi-State number 5. And the championship game tonight between Angola and Northwood. Alongside Larry Babcock, I'm Sam Michael. We mentioned it earlier this afternoon and this morning, Larry. These two teams met earlier this year. Obviously, the stakes were not quite as high as tonight, but when they did meet, it was pretty even. It was a 5-set thriller, and for a stage like this, you expect a game like that.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see much of the same from these two teams today in this championship game. You talk about coming into this. You know, you got Maya Harris and Angola, the Illinois commit, going up against Caitlin Payne, the Appalachian State commit. And, you know, this is what volleyball's about, or this level's about. Let the two D1 athletes take over and see what happens.
Harris had a super impressive performance, even eclipsing what is her already high average against Bishop Knoll. But Payne was a little bit quiet until the very end against Newcastle. And you're right, I think you turn to your players. In these kind of games, coaches will tell you, players make plays, X's and O's. Jimmy's and Joe's, not X's and O's, right? Like, you got to let your dudes, so to speak, your stars, they got to do it. And I think both coaches are hoping that is the case right now. between Northwood and Angola. Ready to start this 3A Northern Semi-State Championship game. Harris had to go over near the official just to play it. Evers had it deflected. Harris from a tough angle. Chance to set it up here for Northwood. On the back line, Conrad. Harris, that never cleared, and Northwood has the first point.
Man, what an environment here, huh? And both teams, you know, that lower bowl across the net is full. Good student sections. This is what, postseason play is about right here.
Another serve here for Barber. Chance to orchestrate Evers. Went right after McClure in the middle. Way wide of the mark on the attack by Holman. So we saw Northwood start slow in 3 of their 4 sets in the semis, but a hot start. Barber an ace. Panthers have built a 3-0 advantage. Good play on the back line. And that is driven home by Branham.
Great swing by Branham, finding that line, finding the nice cross-court shot. Really nice swing, high reach, ball goes down, very well done.
A lot of good serves here from Barber. And Angola can't get settled in. A double hit in a 5-0 start. McClure, as they try to change it. And you go to your best player. Harris, her first kill. Angola's got the last 2 points. Another serve here by Bailey Holman. And now they've rattled off 3 in a row. Another good serve by Holman. Wiggins had her shot sent back. Deep drive from Barber. Harris. Got a nice pass, but missed the mark. McClure down to get it. Harris on a reload.
Nice job by Harris using a block to her advantage and just hitting it right off top of the block and sending it deep where Northwood's defensive backs couldn't get to it.
Sutton takes a seat, says Ava Harris. And that is something we'll keep an eye on. It was the topic of our conversation in the semis, game 1, but it didn't impact their 3-set victory over Knoll.
Angola can't have 8 or 9 missed serves in this match. That will hurt them in a match like this when you're playing a number 4 ranked team in Class 3A.
Harris winds and fires, but that's a couple of times she has missed. Lanham. As McClure and Conrad almost came together. Chance for Northwood to set it up. Slow start for Angola. They need a timeout. Northwood up 5.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Good start to this one by the Panthers as we welcome you back to our Class 3A semi-state on the IHSA Champions Network, presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Powered by Jed TV, 9-4 lead for the Panthers. Brian Harris using a timeout. Trying to get everybody on the same page. That is 3 times that Maya Harris has had a pretty good look and just missed.
And that's uncharacteristic of her from this morning. Every time she touched the ball this morning, she was scoring. Today, or this evening, she hasn't quite found the rhythm. And that could be a result from having to play that first game and then sit for, 5, 6, 7 hours and just trying to get in that groove.
And sometimes emotions can get the best of you. And this is called a deflection. That one is on the mark. Right down the sideline for Harris, who will now serve. Harris has had her problems with the serve this year. When it's in play, a lot of aces, but there have been a lot of errors as well. Down low to dig it. Sent back, Harris. Ava sends it to the corner, and that is another miss by this Hornet team. Here is the senior outside hitter, Tatum Evers. Ava sets it. That is off. Looked like the hand of Claire Payne. Rader plays the McClure serve. That was tipped. We mentioned these two teams played a 5-set thriller. Angola won that. Northwood trying to return the favor this year. And a really important game. Good hustle and awareness by Ava Harris. Allman sent it over. And Coach Harris wanted a double hit, but eventually got the point anyways.
Coach Harris pleading his case with our down official to no avail.
Harris leaves And Bailey Holman has the Hornets back within 5.
We've seen a lot of this in this tournament today, where somebody's making a run, they get up 5-6 points, and then slowly the team down chips away. And I don't think we're going to see much more of that in this set or in this match.
A smart play by Tatum Evers. That serve knuckled and then carried. Another service error for this Hornets team. That's 2 in this first set. McClure had some problems. It's got to be bumped over by Holtman, and it is. Or Stillman, excuse me. Eventually, Angola gets the point. So it feels like Angola hasn't played very well, but they're still within 5 right here. A chance to go on a mini run and get us back even. But that is still a problem for this team. Something they've overcome all year getting to this spot. Now the Panthers and Barber return the favor. Barber had a great start to this match on the serve, but hadn't been there in a while. Holman has a chance now to serve. Good low on him. That's effective.
Her second ace of the day. And she's been fairly effective even this morning with her serve. And just dropping that right over the top of the tape. And just one thing that Angola is good at with their serve is dropping that right over the tape for an ace.
Brandon, they got a hand to it. Nobody was there. They did keep it alive. What a hustle play. But now it's finished. Wiggins. Here is Rader. Shot from Harris was sent back. Has another chance here. That one set over. Third time a charm, not yet. Evers. Ava Harris goes to Maya. And Coach Lading thought it was wide, and the officials said no.
And good job by Angola. Just keep going back to Harris. They didn't. They went to her 2 or 3 times. You know, she got blocked, but they went right back to her, and she found the open spot in the court.
That's Barber. Northwood able to keep this 5-point padding right now. Conrad, that pass not accurate. Second timeout of this first set for Coach Harris. And Northwood up 6 late.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Angola's had to use both of their timeouts in this first set as we welcome you back to this 2024 Class 3A IHSAA Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV. That was deflected, so Harris has the Hornets back on the scoreboard.
Serving for Angola, number 8, Maya Harris.
In addition to all those kills this morning, Harris also had a good number of aces as well. And there's another.
It's a powerful serve. Really nice job of going over the top of the tape.
And Coach Leidig doesn't want to see that change the momentum, making sure her defense is ready to return it. It's up 4.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Harris back to the service line after the Northwood timeouts. And tell you what, you can call a timeout and be prepared, but not for that.
Yeah, really nice job, and you see why Illinois wants her. I mean, just very powerful at the net, very powerful at the service line, and job well done.
That one was really close. Not much of an argument from Brian Harris.
You know, the thing I like about Maya Harris, she uses the same swing when she serves that she uses at the net, and that's why she's such a strong player at the net.
It's McClure now after the finish by Kendall Holman. Now that one drifting well long. Northwood by 4. They get it set up for Barber, but it's sent right back. Sutton with the good serve. That one heading into the fan section.
For as many serving errors as Angola's had, they have equally as many aces. And I guess that's the risk reward you take when you're an aggressive serving team.
Sutton down to get it. Great pass across. The defense could never shift.
And the key to that there for Barber, if you watch her shoulders, she's facing cross, and she does a nice job of cutting that thumb up and bringing that ball back towards the line. So she deceived the defense a little bit and was able to get her shot in that deep corner.
Angola will take that. They've giving away a few points, as we said, in the same way. It's now a 2-point game. See who can make the plays down the stretch of this set. Holman for Barber. Good play by Sutton. Now Harris. Quick reactions by Ava Harris. And sent over by Conrad. Ava sets up Maya. Diving to the floor is Barber.
Nice job there by Adams to just put that ball over and find the hole. And that's one of the advantages to running a 5-1 with your setter up. Is defense is expecting a set, but that girl's live and she can attack that ball over the net like that.
Random, that's off the hands, and a much-needed points for Northwood. Zangola coming back fast and furious. Getting late now in set number 1. Barber now back where she started this set. Angola will have the serve and a chance to tie.
Great job by Harris, just taking that ball, not doing too much with it, going right over the top and dropping that right behind the block.
The senior Bailey Holman looking for the tie. Started by Rader. Evers. Barber comes up to play it. Wiggins in the middle. Good hustle play by Ava Harris. And tied at 22.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome you back to this Class 3A North Semi-States on the IHSA Champions Network. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, powered by Jed TV. Tied at 22. Harris wants it back from Ava. And the blockers, Wiggins was big in the semis. And that's their biggest of the day.
And Northwood's doing all this without Claire Payne, who's been pretty quiet in set 1.
Great diving play by Rader. Sutton. Rader again, but it's wide as it came all the way back to the Angola side. Both teams have utilized both of their timeouts in this first set. So it's all going to have to happen on the floor. Ava Harris on the serve. Well, there's Payne. And a set point.
Payne got a little bit behind that. She overran that ball a little bit, but she was still able to get enough on it to score a point and still get a pretty good swing out of it.
Hornets looking for the tie. Harris was off the mark early, but has been right where Angola wants her late in this first set. Advantage back to the Panthers.
That's a big missed serve there for Angola. You work hard, get back to it, and then you put the ball in the net.
McClure. Northwood outlasts Angola in set number 1. And we're just getting started. The Panthers grab this first set and lead 1-0.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
We welcome you back to the 2024 Class 3A IHSA Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jet TV. An exciting day here at Plymouth High School. Big thanks to all the folks. Josh Troyer, the athletic director, all of his assistants as well. Former AD and public address announcer today, John Scott, who I had a chance to talk to earlier. He was disappointed he didn't get to go to East Lansing, he told me, but I said, listen, where else would you rather be, right? Right here, a gym filled with fans and student section. Chance to go to state.
Pretty sure he was on the coaching staff for boys basketball, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he was. He was telling me about that as well. Told him I was a coach at Highland, and Ace starts the second set for Stillman. Angola obviously badly needs this set number 2. Though I would not rule out a comeback even if they were there. It would just be really difficult. That one sent back. A couple players up front, Ava Harris and Bailey Holman. And it was Harris who got it. Remember, Northwood started the first set on a 5-0 run. That started the match, but it's not going to happen here. Evers.
Good job by Evers. Again, not doing too much, finding the open court, stopping the rally, and keeping Northwood within 1.
Raiders serve played by Conroy, and then had a little bit of problem there. Holman found the right spot in the defense.
You know, this gym always reminds me of a mini assembly hall.
Yeah.
Just the court set up and the atmosphere. It's one of my favorite places to referee a basketball game.
Assembly Hall?
Yes, there too.
I can imagine what it's like to work in front of 17.5. That's a lot. I've been there when the place got going.
That's about what this place can seat, about 17.5.
Yeah. Good dig by Raider. Harris got a hand on that, now gets it back from McClure. And like she was early in set 1, just a bit off the mark.
In set 1, Harris was a bit off the mark for 2 or 3, and then she rattled off 9 straight kills. So we've seen this before from Harris. She's going to settle in, she's going to find her steps, and she's going to get good swings on the ball.
Branham's serve is in air, and Angola has a 1-point lead again. That one never cleared. Looked like Angola was ready for that if it did, but take it the easy way, up 5-3. That's an ace for Ava Harris.
Seventh ace for Angola in this match to this point.
Played on the sideline by Branham. Payne had it pushed right back over on a block. Northwood wants timeouts. Angola really need this one. Down 1-0.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Harris on the serve here for Angola. Oh, and that's off her hands. The Hornets continue their run here. Welcome you back to the 2024 Class 3A IHSA Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by JED TV. Great block. Harris struck it well, but it was sent back just as well. Raider goes to get it off a deflection. And Harris won the net battle. Well, we've talked about it all day, right? Boom or bust of the serve, and Harris's last couple have been errors.
That's the 8th serving error for Angola here in the early onsets of this match.
Maya in the middle, that's on the back line.
She just racked up kill number 11. Double-digit kills already, and it looks like she's going to be well over her average again for today for this championship match.
Average around 18. That is service error number 9 now for the Hornets. And it's helped Northwood get their footing in this set number 2. Ava down to get it. Good hands from Barber. It never got there, though. It was a tough play for Wiggins because of it.
Serving for Angola, number 1, Aspen Sutton.
That one skims the net, got over, though. Sutton got a hand. And no play for Harris.
Serving for Northwood, number 15, Sophia Barber.
Now it's Sophia Barber. Stillman tries the corner. Raider ready for it. Evers. Beautiful dig by McClure. Set up for Evers again. McClure came to the middle, and Harris took a peek, saw the sideline open.
Again, we talked about this morning the court vision that we're seeing in this tournament. It's been outstanding amongst all 4 teams today in this semi-state.
Yeah, the ability to slow the game down, take your eye off the ball, or one eye even off the ball, is a special skill. As Northwood has clawed back a bit, they're back within 4. McClure first to it. Barber knocked it all the way back over. And that one rolled across the net. Another Northwood point has them within 3. Great awareness. That was tight decision back there for Conrad and Sutton.
And many times when you got 2 players standing right there, and that ball inevitably will find a piece of the body, right? And that one, it just fell right in between them. Well done there, staying out of the way of that ball.
Ullman hasn't had a ton of them, but when Payne has gotten it set up in the middle, she has delivered.
Again, when Payne stays behind the ball like she did there, she hits that ball hard, and she hits it straight down. We saw that in the semifinal this morning against Newcastle. When she got on a roll, she started hitting the ball really, really well on those quicks out of the middle.
Good hustle by Rader. This one going to Angola. They've been able to hold a 3 to 5 point lead throughout this second set. And as you see on your scoreboard, if you're just joining us, they badly need it to even it up. And an ace will help that.
Second one for Harris on the day. And again, they'll even this up, and then it'll be a dogfight the rest of the way out. This is always a very good match when these two teams get together, regular season, postseason.
Claire Payne brings Northwood a bit closer again, now within 4. Payne got gifted one there, didn't take advantage. And that one didn't get over the net.
I think Payne's intention was to go up and hit the ball hard, but I think she was looking to her left and thought Barbara was up there with her, so she kind of backed off of that. A lot of missed serves in this match. And I used to tell my players, we can't defend missed serves. Put the ball over the net, give us a chance to score a point on this.
Saw it right there. First time today we've seen Harris be a little bit safe with the serve, but quick point answered by Northwood anyways as they got it set up.
Serving for Northwood, number 12, Claire Payne.
That one's just long, and a good read by Angola. Those service errors piling up for Northwood too.
15 service errors between the two teams, and we're not even through set 2. So that's got to get cleaned up for both teams to be able to go forward.
Here's Barber who bumps it over. That was a rocket, got on Branham in a hurry. Kendall Holman. And a timeout is taken by the Panthers. Angola, and they really need to have it. Second set up 5.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
We welcome you back to this Class 3A Northern Semi-State Girls Volleyball Championship game, which is brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV. Angola up 5, now 4. Timeout taken by Coach Ladig, which was her last of the set. Hoping that it sparks a run.
And the winner of this gets either Roncalli or Tri-West. And I've seen Tri-West, and they're down right now 2-0 to Roncalli, but you can't miss that many serves and expect to beat Roncalli, who's number 1 in the state.
Great shot from Stillman. Able to answer that service mistake. Rader plays the serve from Sutton. Good hands there by Ava Harris. Now a chance to counter. Barber pushed it wide. Another from Sutton. Barber, a couple players came together, everybody all right. Sutton had her shot pushed back by Wiggins. High pass, and Stillman able to play both. Harris from the middle. Hard-fought point win there.
I just can't figure out, Northwood in this set is not getting their middles involved. They're going pin to pin, and they're not getting their middles involved. So Angola is setting their blocks on either the right side or the outside, and they need to start getting the middle involved and running some cross swings to open up some of the outside hitters.
Great reaction by Rader, but all for naught. Angola within 3 of a second set win. Sutton went towards the middle. Maya Harris has to just knock it over. Barber. McClure leaves it. They try Stillman again. Good volley between these two, and it's Sophia Barber trying to breathe life into Northwood.
Again, you had back and forth there, and Northwood had 3 or 4 swing attempts before they got to kill, and none of those sets went to the middle. So either the middle has to transition off the net and make herself available, or the setter's got to get her involved.
Another mistake by these two teams on the serve. And right now, Northwood can't afford it. Angola hoping they don't get a serve in this second set again. Good one from Stillman. That touched the antenna. And it is set point for the Hornets. Chance to set it up here. Didn't need to. Ava Harris wins set number 2. We're tied at 1 apiece through 2 complete.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
One-to-one tie through 2 sets as we enter set number 3, and welcome you back to our 3A semi-state round and the championship game of this Northern Semi-State number 5, which is brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jet TV. Larry Babcock, Sam Michael, our entire crew with us here from Plymouth High School. And at least 2 more sets of volleyball, but got a feeling we're headed towards the 5th.
Yeah, well, I think we're in for the long haul here, partner.
These 2 sets, these 2 sets so far have come close to the total time of our 2 semifinal games. Those games were barely over an hour. These teams so evenly matched. Back and forth, and a good start for Barber, who has an ace. Same way Northwood started set 1 with Barber at the helm, jumping out to a lead. Battle at the net, won by Angola. Looked like Holman might have a kill. And it came back to her. Holman the service error. That has still been theme so far in this match. It's a matter of, at this point, which team can overcome it. Raider, a good low serve. Couldn't finish it off, had a great chance to. Now Maya Harris will try.
And again, good job there, trying to run the quick, but Northwood's setter got trapped, which made it very difficult for them to run a quick with Payne in the middle. But she did a nice job still getting a halfway decent swing on that.
To the corner. Sutton was there. Conrad let it fall. Good start for Northwood in this 3rd set. McClure comes up to get it. A couple of attacks again. Too strong from Maya Harris. Came all the way back. Branham took advantage. Timeout, Angola.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Northwood on a good run, up 7-1. Raiders done a great job serving until then, so a well-timed timeout settles things down for Angola. Ava Harris plays the sideline and not a great pass. That is an ace. Couldn't go down there to get it all the way. And things got disjointed for Northwood. Barber starts it, and Payne finishes it.
Well done again, getting Payne involved, doing a nice job of getting their middles involved. We talk about that in set two. That may have been a little bit of an issue for them. You know, that middle, when you don't have their middles involved, that middle blocker doesn't have to worry about her. She can freely roam the net, and you got to keep that middle blocker a step behind your outside and right side hitters.
Not on the same page there. First time we've seen the freshman Callie Hamilton for Angola. Let's see if Northwood attacks her. And they do. Well, you pick on the newcomer, especially if it's a freshman. No offense to Hamilton, but that's the usual go-to person you're going to go after. Harris steps in front that time. Well, they knew they wanted to go after her probably, and send the D1 commit over there to make sure she's all right.
Yeah. And Harris did a nice job taking control there. That's that senior leadership, right? She took control, got a good pass to the setter that allowed them to set up an offensive attack.
Answers with an ace as well. We saw her back there last time, took a more conservative approach, but this time back to the full strike. Back to back.
And you're seeing with Northwood what we saw with Bishop Knoll when Harris serves. They're kind of back on their heels. They're not coming up and getting under the pass. They're backing out of the pass and just reaching, and that ball's deflected on them.
This one played by Raider. And Claire Payne has the Northwood point.
Serving for Northwood, number 6, Tatum Evers.
And that popped up high off of Payne's hand. Ava comes to get it. Wanted a lift call there, didn't get it. And that one is too far to the sideline.
Yeah, Coach Harris and the Hornets were looking for a throw there is essentially what they were looking for, but that's not the exact terminology in high school ball. They're looking for a carry there.
That one hits off the shoulder of Branham. And Angola now has used the place where they were struggling a bit. These aces have started to even out some of their mistakes. Here's McClure. Raider down to a knee. Barber. Harris got it off to Maya. Payne, no.
Just wide, just missed that sideline.
Angola coming back. They've regained their footing. Northwood had a chance to build out their lead, and they're now back within 2. They'll get it back up 3.
Such an untimely miss there on the serve to go long. You fought back, you get within 2, and then you just give one of those points right back.
Good attack by Bailey Holman.
Nice little pitch and catch there to put the ball away.
Sutton as that one dove over the net. Wiggins got it back up. A chance to reload for Angola. Harris, a rocket but played. Holman, nobody can get it.
And if you watch that sequence, right, Holman went up as a decoy for Harris to get a great attack. And nice job by Northwood picking it up. But then they went right back to Holman and a quick middle, caught Northwood out of transition and put the ball away.
Northwood up 2, 13-11. Holman, Maya Harris, Ava almost had that one. Quick reactions by Evers. Raiders on the shot from Stillman. Evers, that is an accurate shot from Tatum Evers. And Northwood now up 3. Ullman tries to set it up. Barber got enough, and they've got a 4-point lead. Popped over, Sutton was ready for it. And then Evers up to the task as well. That's a great shot, wow. Falling backwards. It felt like Northwood was in trouble.
That was just an outstanding play there. Evers did a nice job just swinging for a deep corner and caught it just enough where McClure couldn't get to it.
And all the defenders had come up. The back opened up. Brian Harris using a second timeout.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Ullman back to serve after the timeout taken by Brian Harris. Shot sent back, Rader. In the middle is Holman. Bailey Holman gets Angola a bit closer.
Holman with her 7th kill on the night. Did a nice job of just finding the open corner there, and really nice job by Angola when that ball came over in net. They just went easy. They set it up with their hands, got a nice easy ball to setter, and set up that middle attack to Holman.
Good reaction by Sutton. They get it set up for Maya Harris. Not a full swing from her. Almost a disaster. It is a disaster. Ullman and Branham come together.
Just lack communication. Got to talk a little bit. Got to let each other know, but also the right side's got to understand. Setter always has a second ball unless she calls for help.
Leclerc up to get it. Angola starting to close it. They're within 2. That one hits too strong by Conrad.
That's a 14th missed serve for Angola in 2.5 sets. I mean, you're essentially giving Northwood 14 free points that you don't have to defend.
Barber on the back end. And that is whistled for a double. They'll have a chance to tie now. Northwood had to feel like they were trending in the right direction to go up 2 sets to 1. Now they're in jeopardy of seeing the scoreboard tied. And we will. Holman again. Barber had some trouble with it. Gonna give Angola a chance to set it up. Great return. Had the Hornets scrambling for a moment. Players diving all over Rader with a great effort.
It's great volleyball right there. Players going after the ball. I mean, Rader there does a nice job keeping that rally alive, and Harris just makes the unforced error.
Momentum swinging back and forth. Ava Harris and Sir Payne got caught in between there. Realized she had to play it.
Coach Lady gave half her clipboard to her assistant coach. She slapped her clipboard in frustration and broke it in half. So half of it's with her and half of it's sitting on the bench.
Holman totally whiffed on that. That was a big swing point. The Hornets will try to tie it again. Claire Payne gets the credit off the hand of Maya Harris. Conrad had a bit of trouble there. Now 3 straight points for the Panthers.
This is where taking your timeout so early in the set. You know, now Northwood's on a run here. You'd like to stop that run, but you don't have any timeouts left to do that.
I thought right before this that Coach Leidig might call a timeout. She didn't, and her team has responded. Able to play through adversity. Let's see if Angola can do the same.
Now you're kind of starting to feel, and I think Northwood's starting to feel here that they can win and take that 2-1 set lead.
Chloe Stanner gets in for the first time today. Another freshman making her first appearance. And a short-lived one. Well, it all works out in the end. Holman, who just came right back in, has given Angola some life.
And we've seen this before. Harris at the back line needing 4 points. This is who you want at that back line serving to try and get you back in this match.
Played by Barber. Harris able to readjust. Stillman almost didn't get that over. Evers. Set point coming up for Northwood. Great drive keeps Angola alive. They need to rattle off at least 4 in a row here.
McClure just needs to keep the ball in, keep it in the court, keep it within the white lines, make Northwood play you.
Raider first on it. Payne was looking for the soft front spot, and McClure, when she dove, rolled past the half-court line. Northwood has taken a 2-1 lead, and Angola will try to stay alive when we come back.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
We welcome you back to the Class 3A North Semi-State Girls Volleyball Championship game here from Plymouth High School, which is brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV. Fourth set, Angola has to have it. They want to force a fifth. Northwood wants to head to Ball State and Muncie, Indiana next weekend, where I assume they will face Roncalli. Has that gone final? Still going on. It was 2-0. So we'll find out for you and let you know just for sure who these two teams are waiting. Good start, Stillman and Ace. Angola trying to get off to a good start and put the Panthers on their heels. Stillman tracks it to the corner. Good hustle there by Branham. Ava the setup for Maya. Great strike from Bailey Holman.
Yeah, Roncalli swept Tri-West in straight sets.
So the winner of this will take on the juggernauts of Roncalli. As you said, the #1 team in Class 3A. That one slips over the net. Felt like it had been a while since Maya Harris had tallied a kill. But on the scoreboard there.
And Harris needs to get the hot hand here to push this to deciding set 5 for Angola.
Stillman, that one drifted. And that service error rears its unfortunate ugly head, as it has often today. If you are an Angola fan, of course. And they'll trade him. Bailey Holman. Make it 3 straight, 2 from Angola. And both teams struggling to keep it in play. Branham. Harris had to handle a tough pass. And that one is struck too hard by Evers.
And all of a sudden, that court has shrank a little bit on both Angola and Northwood. You need to get back into their groove, get back in their swing, find the lines, find the open court, and start putting balls away.
There's a whistle. And they're going to get Savannah Bixler for being across or into the net. Evers now for the Panthers. Great dig by Rader, but nobody could get to it. Good shot by Kendall Holman.
Rader was there, just couldn't get underneath it enough. Did a nice job reading that, just one more step and she's got that ball in the air.
A lot of relations, it seems like, on this Angola club. Kendall Holman, Bailey Holman, one a senior, one a freshman. There's the senior headed Appalachian State, Claire Payne. Also have the two Harrises as well. I'm not sure if there is a relation, but a lot of the same last names. From the head coach, too. Tough serve there, really knuckled. Stillman, a diving effort from Branham. And the two biggest players for Northwood have the last 2 points.
Northwood just a chip shot away from tying this thing up.
They try Holman. It is defended well, but got it anyways, did Kendall at the net this time. Here's Anna McClure. Veteran on this club, the senior. Holman had to run it down. Gives Angola a chance to get organized. Not sure if that was on purpose or not there from Bailey Holman, but almost a half swing and brought the change up there. But it worked out.
Kept her arm speed though.
Yeah.
Couldn't read it out of the hand.
That's right. It was almost like she wanted to really get into it and then said nope and still kind of made contact. As Sutton's serve is wide. And Barber on the back line. Stillman had it sent back. Hornets able to keep it alive. Rader for Tatum. Sutton, great hustle play. See if the Hornets can make it pay off. They cannot. Eight score in this fourth set. Great reaction by Ava Harris. Wow. That one seemed doomed to fall to the floor. Harris got a head full of steam. Great dig by Barber. Another chance for Angola. Not where Stillman wanted it. Harris. Hustle plays all over this time from Barber. What a hard-earned points. And the Hornets get it.
Great rally there. Hustle play on both sides of the net, and Angola comes up with the point. Job well done, and these fans are letting them know that was a great rally right there, and that's what everybody wants to see. It's always nice when fans acknowledge good play in a ball game, right? No matter what sport, and these fans acknowledge what they just saw there, and that was an awesome rally.
We'll see if Angola's got enough in the tank down the stretch here. Another whistle for the Hornets being into the net.
It's going to be Holman for the second straight time.
And a Raider. Ava gives to Maya, but looking for the tip. Nobody has it. Not sure there was one. Sutton just got out of the way.
That was close.
Had to do a little dance move to make sure didn't clip her foot. Holman. Branham got it over. And Maya found the soft spot in the defense, and an Angola lead again. Raider had trouble able to get it to her teammates accurately, though. Raider on the Harris attack. Couldn't handle this one. Barber gets it up to Tatum. Sutton, but it went over. Northwood, chance to organize. And Claire Payne finishes it off. Branham as Harris goes low. Northwood wanted it to be out, and one of the officials got it. And that'll tie the game at 12. That is a rocket. One of the best swings on a great day from Maya Harris.
Harris had 18 on this semi-state championship, and she's approaching 40 for the day.
She's going to need a lot more if her team wants to come out on top. They ask a lot of number 8. This one just going back and forth in this fourth set. Off a hand, Evers can't get it.
And this is where you see Northwood now kind of turn it up. Harris is in the back row. She's out of per se striking range. This is where Northwood makes their run.
Ace for Harris.
Her 5th on the night.
Branham plays it. Ullman. Payne. Well placed.
Serving for Northwood, number 12, Claire Payne.
Harris comes up to get it. Stillman was behind her. And tied again. Stillman better pass. Great effort by Evers, went down to play that. Long run for Payne. It's on Anna McClure now to serve. And Rader a late read, but the right one. Again, this set won't go anywhere. It's just back and forth. 1 point for each. Ullman had it sent back. Barber.
You see it, they're going back and forth, point for point. Angola playing to keep their season alive. Northwood playing for a chance to go to Worthern Arena and have the opportunity to play Roncalli.
Ullman, Rader. Chance for the set. Stillman. Big point there for Lexi Stillman in Angola. And here we are, tied again.
Serving for Angola, number 1, Aspen Sun.
I believe it was the Marquette Regional. They had a set go 37-35.
Wow.
A lot of points. And that was just the first set of the match.
2 sets, basically. Or a set and a half, at least. Branham's attack is long. Angola's got the lead. A beauty from Sutton, an ace and a 2-point lead. Northwood, timeouts. They want to be semi-state champs, but Angola might make them take 5 sets to do it.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Aspen Sutton to serve for Angola off the timeout. Neither coach had used one until then. As we welcome you back to the 2024 Class 3A IHSA Girls Volleyball Semi-State, brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV. That is an ace for Sutton and back-to-back. Angola's season on the line. Can they push it to a winner-take-all fifth? Barber was ready. Trying to go soft herself. Four-point lead for the Hornets.
Little change of events here now. Angola is able to stretch a lead across it behind the serving of Sutton.
Sutton is having herself a performance back here.
This is the most rattled we've seen Northwood in 4 sets now.
That one finds the floor as well. Angola 2 points away from pushing each team's season to the brink. Northwood still alive here in this fourth.
And Coach Leidig was wanting a footfall, and it was awfully close to that line. She got onto the R2 about a foot fault.
Set point coming up, delivered there by Bailey Holman. Northwood uses their final timeout of this second set. And Angola trying to push us to a fifth after this.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
(24-18), Angola trying to finish off the fourth. Playing out a set point here. Maya Harris. Stillman. Coach Harris, unfortunately not eligible. They would have played it.
He's in a good spot to play it.
He was. Raider needs to go on a run. McClure for Ava Harris. And it just seemed like we were destined for this spot. Two teams evenly matched. And we need a fifth to decide who's headed to state.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their two-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to Plymouth High School and our Class 3A IHSA Girls Volleyball Semi-State Championship game brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV. Well, this had to happen, right?
Yeah. No, why not? It happened in the regular season, and just about every time Northwood and Angola play, it goes to 5. So this is familiar territory for both these teams. Set to 15, win by 2, and what's on the line? Trip to Worthing Arena. No big deal.
It's going to the state final. A chance you get every single day. And even we've talked about some of the college commits and mentioned Maya Harris going, he's committed to Illinois. Ava Harris committed to Villanova. And so you have stars, we mentioned Payne and Barber, who are going to college as well, but this means a ton. Angola trying to get started on the right foot. Northwood on a reload. Hornets strike first. And every point in this 5th set, a big deal.
Hornets strike first, and hey, why not? Harris's 20th kill of the night.
She might need about 5 or 6 more if they're going to win this.
She'd probably like 10 or 12 more.
That's going to be really tough to get over. Good angle from Branham. 2-0 Angola. Not for the faint of heart.
For those watching at home, this place is electric. I mean, the atmosphere in here for a semi-state and a chance to go to the state finals, you can't ask for anything better on a Saturday night.
Barber. It's kept alive, but not for long. All the momentum with Angola right now.
And if you're Coach Laddig, you can't let this get too far away. You got if you get another point here, you got to take a timeout, stop the bleeding. You're playing 10 less points in this set, so you can't let them get too far ahead.
Branham able to change that. So Northwood back where they want it on the board here, hoping they can rattle off a couple of points.
And a heavy hand for Northwood. Caitlin Payne back in the game.
Harris sends it over. That was near the sideline. Evers. And that's sent back. Goes over the blockers this time. Payne was ready for it. Here's Harris, and here's the 4-1 lead.
Now, Harris has just been dominant today. Just absolutely dominant, putting the ball away, finding the holes, hitting through blocks, hitting off blocks. Just an all-around player.
Ava Harris on the serve. Almost had an ace. And a good hustle play to keep it alive. Then hit the net, and that helped out. Changed the timing. Didn't change who's in front though. 5-1, and Northwood gives himself a TO.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Ava Harris on the serve after the Northwood timeout. Off of the hands of McClure. Big point for Northwood. Ellen Branham. Pressure on each play. Beautiful serve. They get it set. And Angola has gotten what they've wanted offensively. On these serve returns, it's been tic-tac-toe over to Maya Harris. And she's got the serve now. Whacks a good one. Great block. Tatum Evers.
Much needed block, much needed point for Northwood. Now you want to see Northwood make a run here. At least close this gap within 1 or 2.
Right now down 3, trading points. Not a strategy. Stillman's shot played by Rader. Barber. And they inch closer. Stillman had some problems with the serve. And Northwood taking advantage. Now they can tie.
Smart timeout there by Coach Harris. Very smart timeout.
We'll stay here. 6-5, Angola has the lead. Back and forth, and as you said, this only to 15 points. These points are so much more magnified. It's the 5th set. Obviously playing in the semi-state championship, first set matters, but I mean, everything is going to be critical here.
Yeah, every mistake's magnified, every kill is magnified, and every strategic coaching strategy is magnified, right? I mean, every adjustment they make or every adjustment you don't make, and again, you look at it now, at one point it was 4-1 to start this set, and we're back to 6-5. Northwood made some adjustments. They kept the ball in play. They allowed Angola to make the mistakes, and Coach Harris, very smart, using a timeout and not letting this thing get tied up.
Six to 5 score, of course, to 15, as we said. And you're going to have to win by 2. So as close as this has been, could go past that 15 mark. Good serve by Evers. Harris. She's been huge in this 5th set. McClure. And Coach Harris frustrated by that service error.
McClure just has not had a night tonight behind the service line. And again, we talk about this being magnified. Northwood has the opportunity to tie this thing up.
That pass a little bit behind Bailey Holman, but she got enough. That has Angola up 2.
It doesn't have to be pretty. It all looks the same in the scorebook.
Aspen Sutton, who had a great run in the 4th set, on the serve. Has a good one here. It's handled well. And then too much around the net. Too much congestion to handle that. Northwood looking for the tie, but big mistake from Ullman.
And it had been a while since Northwood had a serving error, but not a good time for them to have it.
The timing definitely not on their side. As Angola gets a bit closer to that 15 mark. Barber extends the time for the Panthers.
And the Wheeling commit stepping up big here in set 5, and really in this match. She's done a really nice job swinging from all sides of the net.
Tied at 9.
Hey, why not, Mike? Huh?
Why not? Had to go down to the wire. Sent up high. Granum.
There's 12. It's going to be Holman in the net. And the Angola faithful do not agree with that, nor does Coach Harris.
McClure on the Barber serve. Harris has used that move a couple of times. We are tied again.
And that was an interesting strategy there. Back row attack, and Angola sends up all 3 blockers and puts the ball down. Just gave Barber nothing to look at, nothing to swing around.
Holman back to serve. Evers. Now it's Harris off the net, played by Barber. They go back to Branham. And Maya Harris right on time.
Deja vu is set 4, point for point. And I will tell you, if Angola does not pull this out, they're going to go back and they're going to look at their serving. They've given a lot of points to Northwood in this match. And again, in set 5, point for point, you can't give free points and unearned points.
Raider attacks Harris, gets it back, and gets back the lead for Angola.
Harris just hit the quarter century mark on her kills. Very impressive for her tonight. Very impressive.
Northwood looking for an answer. Can they tie it back up again? Hornets up 2. Timeouts. The final one for Northwood. And Angola 2 points away from heading to the state finals.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on.
Northwood looking for a big point here. It is crucial if they want to come back. Harris, 1 point away. Set and match points. Angola can go to state right here. Rader. Payne. Can they do it right now? Great dig by Rader. Sent over. They can set it up. The Hornets of Angola, 3A Northern Semi-State champions.
And the last 3 or 4 points, Angola just put it in the hands of the Fighting Illini commit and said, win us, take us, carry us down. And she did just that. Did a really nice job. And that sequence right there, you know, Northwood just gave an easy ball over, and that's what you don't want to do. Make them play you a little bit. Put the ball in the corner, and that nice little easy pass, they set Harris up for the final point.
What a tough end it has to be, I'm sure, for Northwood. It felt like they were right there. Up 2 sets to 1. Some of their seniors headed on to great careers at the next level. And unfortunately for them, their high school careers come to an end today. And congratulations to Brian Harris and the Angola Hornets as they celebrate with their team. Headed to face Roncalli. Ball State the scene next week. Great work by our entire crew. Nick Kendrick, Rob Aguirre, for my partner Larry Babcock, I'm Sam Michael saying we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. This has been the 2024 IHSA Class 3A Girls Volleyball Semi-State Championship game on the IHSA Champions Network. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and powered by Jed TV.